The corporate world, you have to climb the corporate ladder. And I was thinking about how long it took for me to get to what I was making monthly before this. And yet, a month and a half into this, I'm almost to the point that I was making monthly at my corporate job. So right there, I was like, holy crap, this is it. This makes the most sense in the world to do.
We had 4 clients that came in 1 month.
I spent countless hours working for other people and barely making it by. I needed a change. Came across Sean and I heard him clone my business. I took the class, absolutely loved it. I really put his practices into place, and I sit here now before you, Chief Strategist.
So I said, oh, whatever, I've got nothing to lose. And I was like,
yeah,
it can work.
Would you like a business that pretty much you can run from your cell phone? You can leverage a global team, like a low startup cost, all those factors. A business that you can start up from a shoestring. Scalability level is just pretty much, there's no ceiling.
if Sean can do it, I can do it, and he can show me how to do it. I believe that, right?
And then I took your course and I kind of built it up. This is something that you can build based upon your lifestyle, based upon what you want. Would you be interested in starting a business that you can pretty much start for like almost less than a couple $100s, and you can kind of build it in your own time?
It's going to work. Just putting a little bit of effort, doing it on the side. I was already getting clients at that point. I knew my work ethic. I know what I can bring to the table. I just knew for a fact I was going to turn this into something.
A new business and something that's actually generating revenue for me as we speak. The material was awesome. The way it was presented, you get a visual on the screen. You also get your voiceover explaining different parts of your experiences and sharing the wisdom that you've encountered along the way. That was really helpful. At the time, I didn't really know you. I didn't know the course, wondering if I could really trust this. Is this another scam? Something like that. I mean, those thoughts did cross my mind.
I thought about it, I said, what if I actually make this a business? I thought about the passive income model, as well as I thought about kind of like semi-passive income, something where I didn't have to actually beat it, and monthly income coming in on a recurring basis, then pretty much I can travel the world. I can go anywhere I want.
Going through the entire course, realizing how much effort you put towards trying to build a very resourceful course really resonated. The content was awesome. It left me thinking there's lots of opportunities a lot of different things I could do with online marketing.
I literally use your checklist. I would refer back to it. So every weekend that I was spending more time on getting the business up and running and working, I was literally going back to the checklist and I just worked my way through it. It provided me the framework and the structure I needed to do what I kind of knew I wanted to do, but I just didn't know how to go about it. It worked. I mean, it absolutely worked without a doubt.
The course is 100% worth it. After I actually took the course, you had a lot of forms that I used. The proposal form, just a lot of stuff that you had, a lot of gems that I got from your course. It pretty much helped me to kind of put my business on steroids,
Right.
When I took your course, it was more like self-study. It was structured, and pretty much you had a section for how to learn this, a section for this. That's actually what I liked about your course, is because I pretty much heard your voice talking to me and saying, hey, okay, this is what we have to learn. So there was a lot of structure in it, as well as you had a lot of forms and things that got me where I needed to be.
The checklist you provided, I literally started working through that. After I made that decision that I'm going to do this, I didn't sit around and, how am I going to do it too much? I just started taking action.
Well, I really enjoyed the course. I thought you did a great job of taking me step by step. Didn't talk over my head. Taking your course was my first introduction to internet marketing. I was a true novice.
I took your course, and that was huge. It just made sense to me. Really, just kind of just how it's all set up just made complete sense to my mind. So when I tried it out, it was working. It's great.
It's hard work, and you've got to put those hard yards in, but it's really exciting as well.
Still a ton of work. It's great in the sense that I'm in control of it. I see my kids off to school every morning. I receive them after school every afternoon, go on field trips. So it's not like I'm working 24/7, but I enjoy what I'm doing because it's mine.
Your course was invaluable to my business because it helped me. It allowed me to pretty much get my business up. I changed everything around after I took your course because it's really about creating that reoccurring income, and that's pretty much what your course did for me.
Finding your course and finding a way for me to provide value for myself, and in turn provide value to my clients and my customers, and to see them reap the benefits of your course and your coaching. It comes full circle. Not only are you helping me, you are helping my clients by making me better.
Hey, if you get 10 clients at $1,000 a month or whatever the model is, it's a win-win.
It's almost like the opportunities just open up.
Because of the course and the guidance from the course, I've generated money. I've I've made real money. In hindsight, I'd go back and I would pay more if the class cost more. Absolutely, 100%. It was definitely worth it.
The more confident you get that you've got other avenues to have an income and to have a business of your own that you love and that you have pride in, your hours, your lifestyle, it gives you an element of confidence. Still, absolutely what I see as giving me that flexibility, that lifestyle that I want.
I need to invest in myself. I need to invest my time into something that I want to do. It's way more rewarding when you're actually paying yourself than giving your time to someone else.
I was able to send an email to my team and I says, I'm gonna remove myself from my business for a couple of days.
Right.
If it's an emergency, let me know. But for the most part, I want you to pretty much jump in and continue to make sure everything is running smoothly.
Right.
And guess what? It did. I came back a couple of days after. Everything was taken care of. And I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the best feelings in the world because a couple of days later, I got paid, for my clients. So that was good.
But I've never run my own business. So there's an element of backing yourself and knowing that there's people there to help you work it out along the way.
Yeah. I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to give all my nights, all my early mornings. Let's just see where it goes.
Give me the rah-rah at just the right moment. I've come across some hurdles, and you have been there to kind of pump me back up, and that's what I really enjoy. All right, here's the problem. Let's come up with a attack plan for accomplishing and resolving this issue, and you have been phenomenal.
So I just said the phrase I've heard you say, Sean, which is, hey, I'm not really a salesman here. I'm a problem solver. So let's figure out what the problems are, and we identified them X, Y, and Z, and I laid it out saying, hey, this is how it's going to help you accomplish those and knock down those walls.
It's not about selling it. It really is about working out how you can help them achieve what they want to achieve.
What does your marketing plan look like? I started thinking of some of the questions I could ask, and it was like, well, let's just sit down and do it. And it was at that moment where I'm like, well, crap, that was too easy. But it was that simple. So awesome in my mind. Like, this is it.
It was really easy for me. There's such a need for it. I immediately found local businesses that just needed help, who were just starving for it. So as soon as I got into that market and just seeing how the life I can live, and then also just really helping people, because that's the whole business of online marketing, is you're truly just helping businesses. For me, it makes me it's more rewarding waking up in the morning when I see testimonials from my clients saying, hey, this is amazing, it's working, or hey, I just got another, 2 clients this month.
It's a conversation. It's a simple conversation. Hey, what's working? What's not working? And people love to talk about themselves and their business because they're passionate about their business. They're all in. And you start talking about some of those pain points. Either they'll say, this is the right time, or hey, it's not the right time. But in my mind, it was reaffirming that all I need to do is just bring it up.
I wake up excited every day. I really do, because I know what's mapped out for my day. I know what I'm going to be going out and doing. So that's huge. Just my whole attitude's improved. I've been able to grow closer to my family, because even if I am at home working, I'm able to be at home more.
For me, it was, I've got someone who's willing to teach me everything. I've got someone who has information readily available that I can read at any point. I've got someone that I can talk to. Here's someone he's a pro at what he does, got his own company, he's been doing this for years. Don't have the doubt that I had, thinking I can't learn this, I can't sell anything, I've never been a salesperson, because that, I'll tell you the truth, you don't need to be a salesperson to sell this. They have a need, you can fulfill that need, that it sells itself. You're going to have the self-doubt, and you're going to think that you can't do it, or it's not the right time, or I don't want to leave my job or my benefit. I had all those same doubts, and they're legitimate reasons to not move forward, but at the same time, with what you can have, with what I have now, and I'm not rolling in it, but my wife doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to.
So the big payoff for me is I want to be able to take a vacation and not have to really worry about work and still get paid. The biggest thing about it is to be able to work because I want to work, not because I have to work, as well as I want to continue to diversify the income and just have multiple streams of income coming in, and kind of that's the dream.
I'll say that right now too. We saw a billboard where it said, like, be excited for Friday nights. My wife and I, we laughed. Every night's Friday night. Having that hit in my stomach Sunday nights, knowing, crap, I have to go to work on Monday. It doesn't exist anymore.
It kind of takes your business to another level. Just to have someone to hold your hand and walk you through the process and be a sounding board for you. That was my biggest benefit. I could always troubleshoot with you. If I came across a problem, you were always an email away. And you always gave me great advice and great feedback that I could immediately implement. So all your advice was very actionable.
With your help, I've been able to enjoy that. I'm finally loving what I'm doing. I love waking up and getting going during the day.
And they will definitely get a great return on their investment.
Thank you, Sean, for everything you've done. Changing people's lives.
If you follow these things that that you're teaching in your course, you're going to be successful.